Just what kind of human being was John Henry Holliday? In the last video, we mentioned he was born August 14, 1851 in Griffin, Georgia, and that John Henry graduated from the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1872 at the age of 20. Before his practice was well established, Doc, as he would henceforth be known, was diagnosed with tuberculosis, called consumption at that time. After the devastating news, he headed west in 1873. But why did he leave? In one reportedly brief moment later in life, John Henry confessed it was due to unrequited love. Was it love for his first cousin, Mattie, or Martha Ann Holliday? After Doc left Georgia, Mattie became a nun. Newspaperman Ed Cohen in the Denver Daily News, October 23, 1898, said, "Doc was of medium stature and blonde complexion. He was small-boned and of that generally slumped appearance common to sufferers from inherited pulmonary disease. The clenched setting of his finely pointed lower jaw and the steadiness of his blue eyes were the only striking features of his pallid countenance. He was scrupulously neat and precise in his attire, though neither a ladies' man nor a dandy." According to Doc's friend Bat Masterson, physically Doc Holliday was a weakling who could not have whipped a healthy 15-year-old boy in a fistfight, and no one knew it better than himself. He seemed to be absolutely unable to keep out of trouble for any great length of time, and the strange part of it is he more often than not was in the right rather than the wrong. Doc was also said to be generous, soft-spoken, and kids loved him because he always carried candy in his pocket. Some historians say his prominent trait was loyalty, especially to Wyatt Earp. After the October 26, 1881 so-called fight at the OK Corral that was actually on Fremont Street in Tombstone, Doc became more of a legend than a mere mortal man. He fled Arizona on the lam and was arrested in Denver and had his last gunfight in Leadville. In May 1887, he traveled over Independence Pass in a Concord stagecoach to Glenwood Springs, where Doc spent the last 6 months of his life. He died in the Glenwood Hotel on November 8, 1887, and is buried somewhere in the Linwood Pioneer Cemetery. This is Bill Kite, the Glenwood Springs Historical Society, bringing you Living History.